Hello and welcome to another video. In this one, we're taking a look at the Fafnir hero, the Wrath. Now, I think this hero is actually kind of good, and I'm using it as Brawl-tastic mode, as it has a bunch of missile hardpoints, so therefore, fixed missile from 6s. It has ECM, so we can sneak up our opponents, and hopefully get some hits on them. Let's take a look at the Mech Lab, and look at the build. So we have a light 325 engine. That is the largest engine that we can take on the mech. So take it because we want the most speed as possible. Even with that, it only gets us to 52.7. I have not taken speed tweak, if I'm pretty sure about that. We'll check when we get to the skills, as you just too many points invested into speed tweak in order to get just like a few more kilometers per hour. But we have ECM, which gives us that level of stealth. We have fully maxed out our ECM, so we're getting that full reduction. And AC-20 in the right torso with the 1 ballistic. And then with the 4 missiles spread around the mech, we have 4 SERM 6s with Artemis. We have plethora of ammo, enough to take care of us in a decent fight here. And typically, by the time we go through this ammo, either the enemy team is dead, or we're dead, because Fafnirs are a pretty big target, pretty easy to pick out a particular torso that you want to pick off, so we're going to have to be a little sneaky, try to get up to our opponents without really being seen. Thankfully we have the ECM to do that with, and then once we go in, we do have some massive increases in armor. So if we take a look at our stats here, we have our base armor plus 20, plus 15 in the side torsos. That is more than enough to keep this thing just going once we get into the brawl. But the key point is not losing any of that armor before we get there. Another great thing about this, if we just go to camo specs, we can see the mech and rotate it around, is where the cockpit is. Every single weapon pretty much is at cockpit level or higher. So right there at the cockpit, we have the SERM 6s in the torso here, both at cockpit level. The ARM ones are at cockpit level. The only thing that's slightly below is the AC-20. So if you can poke yourself slightly over cover, you can put out the SERM 6s and 20s into them without them being able to stop you, which is great. Taking a look at the skills that we've got for this mech, we're going for a lot of firepower. We have a lack of ammunition. We've only got, say, 3 tons of AC-20. We got 5 tons of SRM 6s. I've decided to go with a little less ammo and more heat sinks. That way, once I do get into the fight, I am pretty much heat neutral almost, and able to just keep putting out damage. We got a lot of firepower. That is our ultimate goal here. We've got the full survival tree to get us the max bonus, because remember, this survival bonus of this additional armor hardening also improves our base quirk. So that's going that plus additional, let's see if we can find it here in a list, armor bonus, an additional 10%, that's going on top of the bonus that we get from the quirk. So that plus 20 is getting an additional plus 2 armor, which is, it's only plus 2, but really it adds up to a lot. No mobility, because this thing's slow as well already, so if we increase it with a percentage, it probably isn't going to do that great. And then we got some sensors here. We got our ECM so that we can stay hidden, and we got 1 point of seismics. That way when we are brawling and someone's going to come around a corner, we have some prep time to know they're coming. And then no operations, because we wanted to save the points, and instead we pretty much took every single heat reduction in firepower, which gives us that 10.5% reduction in heat. And if you can just invest fully in firepower, you'll probably be fine. The firepower, heat reduction, and the operations cool boost are pretty much even, with the heat reduction being slightly better when you do the numbers, but yeah, we're taking the heat reduction instead of the cool boosting. But yeah, let's see how the Wrath does in some matches. And for our first match, we're on River City Conquest. So we got a lance of Fafnirs almost, as well as one of the Mad Dog heroes. Alright, let us go forward. And this is kind of good for us here, because it's dark. We can move through the map. People might not see us because we're on ECM and it's dark, and then we can just sneak up behind them and go boo, and just CERM 6 and AC-20 their faces off, and it'll be glorious. But it's River City, it's Conquest, so we're going to go our standard. We're going to move into sort of the G7 area, see what's going on. This mech would actually be okay pushing the Fox 6, Fox 5 area. It's not going to be okay pushing across Gamma 6, Gamma 5, because too out in the open for my weapon systems. I've seen a lot of people do the MRM design on the Wrath here. It works fine. It's definitely more of a mid-range pokey thing compared to this, which is just brawl. I'm just gonna get up in your face and make your face not there anymore. Oops, sorry, dude. Had a little lock into each other. Now the question is this dusk or is this dawn? I wonder. We'll find out. I don't really like pushing left here. It makes me not happy. But they're at Theta. I almost kind of want to just sort of tuck into a corner here and see what I can do. See, wait for them to come. Let them come. Sort of feeling. We're switching to night vision a bit. There's an enemy in the distance. It's another Faffy. I don't want to push this corner alone. That's one thing with like these sort of heavier, slower brawlers. You have to be cautious. You have to pick your timing. But then once you do, you're gonna commit. Okay, I'm gonna tuck myself in here. There's this guy 160 away. Yes. Alright. Oh, the frame derps. What was that? Throw out some fire. That guy, oh, he was 309, just outside of my range for my CERM 6s. My AC-20 still landed, though. What was that frame dirt? Oh, because it turned to day, and every single time this frickin' game turns from night to day, I get a huge frame drop, and I just keep nothing occurs. The computer just goes the hell as it tries to recalculate all of the lighting on the map. Okay, are they coming around our left? Ugh. They're pushing us in. Alright, we're gonna reposition here, tuck ourselves into this corner, and again, we're just gonna wait for the enemy. We want them to come to us in this situation.
New target acquired.
Like that. Take off that guy's arm. Take off his side almost. There's a guy right beside us on seismic. It's not a good target there yet. That guy's somewhat behind that building. But here we go. Good targets. Good hit there. Twist some damage deck. Put out another good shot in the CT. Put him down to red. If they push me in, they just walk right into my range, and also they're blocking each other. So I can just back up here a little bit. This guy's coming in. He's dead. Next guy, do you want to come in? Nah, no. Unfortunately, it was a 210 loss, but we did the best we could. With our limited mobility, with our limited range, we couldn't really do much to help in the trade section, so we had to wait for the brawl to occur, and the best thing we could do is just tuck ourselves into a nice corner, and when somebody does come in to get us, we just kill them. So that's what we did to that rifleman, and we did some good damage to the cataphract, and put the other Fafnir's CT to red. So unfortunately, GG to our opponents, we lose that match. Well, we did 371 damage, we got 1 kill, 1 assist, and we did in, the top third of our team, so I feel confident that we played that the best we could, but it was just a bad situation. So let's hope we get into a better situation in the next match. And for the next match, we're on Tourmaline Desert Incursion. So we have the option of going and kicking ass at the enemy base. I think it'd be probably more apt to just kill some people. Come on, duder. We need to get through the wall. There we go. That's how you do it. Straight on through. They really should put another entrance there. It is almost required, I feel. Because it's where I want to go. Alright, so Tourmaline Desert. We have some ways that we can sneak up on the opponents. Good that I have ECM. I like that. We do want to watch out for some of the longer range engagements that you can get into here. So let us stay low and stay behind cover here. Our allies are sort of setting up in the ridgeline, the Echo 5, Fox 5 ridge areas, and pressuring the opponents. I'm probably going to swing around and try to go around their backs or something like that. We'll see. It's going to take a while for me to waddle on over there, so the battle may change by the time I am in position. But 'tis the issue with assaults with, I would say, a relatively low engine cap for their weight. I personally would rather have a 350 in here instead of a 325, but gotta deal with what you got. But we can move in. There's a Marauder 5D up top. Now, I don't think I want to push around the left of that because they would have some longer range fire lines on me. So I think I'm going to go with this Novacat here and push this right flank. See how he's doing.
New target acquired.
Raven is 400 something away. Might be able to surprise somebody. No one expects shots coming from down above here. But let us start poking this way here. Ooh. Radar. Excellent. Let's see where they all are. They're all tucked up in that spot there. And then if they come around, this is an amazing little cubby hole that I could tuck myself into to let them come around the corner. Done that before with ECM mediums and lights, but doing it with an assault would be interesting. Alright, he's 240. He's within range. Missed most of that. Well, that's okay. Do I want to cross? I feel like I want to go pressure these guys on the far right. There's a piece of cover over there. If I can get to it, I can start to pressure them. So I think that's what I'm going to need to do here. I need to start throwing my weight around. Boom, that's a good hit on that guy. Move in a little bit. There's this outcropping right here that we can tuck up behind. And we can tuck right in here. And now we can see what we can do. We got the seismic of them around the corner. And now we can just slowly inch out, knowing that I've got cover to fall back into. Throw out a good hit. And back into cover. We do have an assault in their base, so they're probably panicking right now and wanting to run back. So this might be good for us. We might wait for a second until they're starting to run, and then we can fall back and just push them back in afterwards. Oh god, that was a bad trade. I didn't really get even a shot off there. Damn, I'm just not in a good position here. My CT's already red. Oh, this guy's coming around the back. We're gonna go get him. Thank you. Clean that up.
Target spotted. Target acquired.
Let's just walk around the corner and kill this Night Star. Oh, that's an RD. Let's tuck in for a second. There's the explosions. Alright, let's push. firing line has been broken, and the brawler can move forward to wreak havoc. I don't feel like I'm playing that good today. Oh well. 'Tis the situation sometimes. Things don't go the way you like it. Oh, he's gonna die before I can get around the corner to shoot him. No! Am I not gonna get anything just because I'm too slow?
Target spotted.
This sucks. This sucks. My speed is a hindrance. Oh, shit, and I probably hit my ally there a bunch. Damn it. And they probably all retreated to their base, so let's go push their base. We can do it. We'll be able to take out some base structures with 1 or 2 shots here. There's a gate. Let me into the base. And then I'll be going after the base structure right there, and then hook around and head down. Slow down, Shadowcat. Wait for me. Let's go, boy.
New target acquired.
These guys got nothing on me. Take out that turret. CT's open. I'm hitting them all, but I'm getting them distracted and I'm dead. God damn it. I'm not showing off what this mech can do. God damn it. I'm failing horribly at this mech. But I'm confident my team can clean this up, as they've just got a few more mechs. They're in the defenses, defending their base. They got some ATMs coming in to wreck their bases. ATM Summoner. I haven't played that yet. I wonder how it feels. I wonder how it plays. What? We got our allies pushing in. We get the last... That rifleman there is pretty much neutered. The Uzil taking some hits. The mobile base here getting shot down by our Hunchback 2C with a very toasty build. As there's that Griffin in the back taking some ATMs. We just have the jamming tower, 1 field base, and the air control tower to go down. And we shall win. But also, if the instant that Griffin dies, we shall win the match. Can we find out the person who's shooting him? There we go! Hey! And good game to our opponents, even though we did hardly anything and failed horribly. But let us try one last match. My god, it's like I make a mech and I design it, and then I play it, and I really enjoy it, and it works well, and then I start recording, and then I just am horrible. As we did 193 damage and 35 team damage from when I launched all those missiles into the back of the Irby. I am so sorry. One last match that hopefully I succeed at in this video. And for the last match, we're back on River City, this time with Domination. We got a king crab here, which we have to see his decals. Got the bullets there, we got the boom boom on the back here. I think that's also on his butt. Very nice. But Domination, so let's get to that center and hopefully be able to brawl better than we have so far. Oh, slow down, let this guy go through first. Don't want to jam up the oh, it's a kiss on his butt. Very nice. We don't want to jam up the passageway there so that neither of us can get through, because then what's the point? So at least one of us will get through first, and I'll let him go first. But same thing here. We're in the same situation as before. They got a guy up top as well. Summoner. let us see what we can do. I think my performance in this video, again, I don't like to cut out bad matches because I still think there's something to learn from a bad result. And I think it just shows how some playstyles, they can have massive feast or famine depending on the situation. So if you are in a good situation where everything is working to your liking, so say I'm in a brawler and we get into short range situations and everybody else is, say, like a laser bomb that's too hot to take me at a short range, I'm gonna do very well. This shot's coming through there, but if I'm in a situation like this where the enemy's trading at 600, I can't push that direction. Like I literally cannot do anything to my opponents there. All I can do is head back this way and see this Mad Cat Mark II coming around the corner and get ready to smack his ass down with some AC-20s.
New target acquired.
Good hit on that guy. They're coming hard around our left. Hard around our left. We need to have help in the back. Get around these guys. Put out a shot there. We need to accelerate out of here into cover. 317, too far away for my SERMs. Tuck in right here. These king crabs. We don't have the speed to really get away from this. We just need to hold and take them, unfortunately. I can act as an anchor while my team rotates. Are they coming? There's a guy.
Target acquired.
Oh, he's heavy Gauss. But if I crit one of the Gauss out, I would be way ahead on that fight. He's still within my SERM range. Let's do another poke at him. Got one of his heavy Gauss off. Back into cover. Get out of here. Now they're all coming. We're just going to retreat backwards so we can still keep shooting out. Our CT is bloody huge comparatively. We can throw that out there. Get out of my way, King Crab. Get out of my way, King Crab. I do not want to fall off here. Come on, accelerate, accelerate. Get me into this gap. I lose an arm, that's okay. Get me into this gap. Alright, we're good. We've survived. Now, we need to be aggressive on the other side here. Throw out that 20. Not much we can do to that guy for another second here. I got guys behind me. I need to get around this corner or I'll die. It's this issue of being stuck between a rock and a hard place sort of thing. And all I can really do is tank. And we just couldn't take it. Damn, we're just... At least we did more damage that time. 484. But we've just been in bad situations this entire video. Showing off that one of the reasons why brawling can be difficult in this game, in certain mechs. The big factor here is I find the Fafnir to have a very large center torso hitbox. So I'm losing my CT before I lose my sides. It was almost like when we were predicting on the mech beforehand that, oh, it would be easily side torsoed and all that kind of stuff when we were doing our initial theory crafting. They went too much, where the Sun Spider before had too much side torso and was always getting side torsoed and died quickly. This, I feel, has a little too much CT and could be scaled back slightly, but I'm not exactly sure how much that should be. Oh well, I think it needs practice from me with this sort of slow brawl style that I'm not particularly practiced on. And maybe a change-up of weaponry on this particular mech. It's a very close match here, 8-7, with our guys duking it out.
Right torso critical.
Let's see who's gonna get the win here with that Panther moving along. Heavy PPC, not useful at this range because it has a minimum range. We got that enemy Fafnir there, that is very important to take down. And ooh, Summoner, can you get his CT? I thought he shut down there for a second. I guess he did not. The summoner is still scampering away. 2 enemies left. The one light and the summoner. Oh, it's the same ATM summoner from the last match. Nice. Big old hit to that guy. Ooh, he's down. Taking out that XL engine. And last being the summoner, which is behind you, dude.
Target acquired.
Whip this around. The summoner. Come on.
Target.
1 leg, 1 torso, and he's dead. And we have a team kill right at the end. Right as our guy shoots through our last opponent to kill the last kill one of the last allies. 275,000 C-bills with this mech. We didn't do very well with it. 484 damage done. But you know where we could possibly do better with it? Where we wouldn't have these issues of not being able to get within range and such is Solaris. So I'm just going to throw this in here. Let's do a single round in Solaris and see if I can regain some honor with my ability to brawl. I think this is a Division 2 mech. So let us pop into Div 2 solo queue and see what's going on. So here we are with the ban process for here. And we want to first get rid of Boreal Reach. See what he goes for. Yeah, Jungle. I want to get rid of Steiner Coliseum because Mech Factory or Caves is the best for me in a brawler. But let's go in here. So me versus nothing here. We've got very similar SSRs. And let's see what we can do. Ishiyama Caves. Gotta show off what this mech can actually do when it is not pounded into the ground.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, and there we are.
Hello, Mech fans. I'm Duncan Fisher. We're broadcasting
And,
today from the
what is he
Ishiyama
in?
Caves,
Kodiak?
or the Iron Mountain.
Kodiak 3, it looks like. Give him a good luck, have fun. So I feel like if I can get close to him, I might have a chance here against the Kodiak 3. It doesn't have the durability that I do.
This is going to be interesting to watch.
I
overheard the tech crews involved. There was a lot of trash talking.
Let's see what we can do. We need to spot him. Our ECM will keep him from immediately spotting me.
Seasonal records show that this matchup is pretty equal.
There he is.
Target acquired.
Don't think he saw me. But I know where he is now. I'm gonna wait a few seconds here and then I'm gonna push out. Just watching my seismic in case I see him there. There he is. Closer we can get to him, the better. Let's go. Nice shot. Twist away. Oh god, the shots. Twist back. Hello. Put in a good hit there. We've opened up his sides. We've opened up everything. Oh god. CT crit. Okay, stare. Stare. Boom, good hits. Whew. There we go. We managed to brawl that out. And managed to win. But you see, look how much freaking CT damage I've taken and absolutely nothing in the sides. Oh. But yeah, that'll be it for this video on the Fafnir Wrath. It's okay as a brawler. I probably will try it as an MRM and lasers or something like that. But we'll see. That's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.